Welcome back to It the Photographer, a tour of North Korea. My name is Joseph. I'm an American, and I had the rare opportunity to lead 10 trips into North Korea as a tour guide and company representative between 2011 and 2014. During those years, I built an archive of over 50,000 photos, and I'm excited to share some of them with you. In the first two videos, we explored central Pyongyang, visiting iconic and significant sites that define the city's heart. Today, we turn our focus to another essential aspect of life in the capital, the Taedong River. An artery of life, the Taedong flows through the heart of Pyongyang, shaping the rhythm and essence of the city. Join me as we dive into the stories, scenes, and significance of this vital waterway. On my various visits to North Korea, I had many opportunities to observe the Taedong River from typical vantage points. Whether it was from the upper levels of the Angakdo Hotel, the scenic riverbank parks near the Juche Tower and Kim Il-sung Square, or even while dining at one of the floating restaurants, the river was always a part of the Pyongyang experience. But on my second trip in 2012, I arranged something unique, a chartered boat tour that took our group westward, beyond the city's outskirts. This journey along the Taedong offered a rare perspective, revealing scenes of daily life and river activity not typically seen by tourists. It was a glimpse into a quieter, more industrious side of Pyongyang, where the rhythm of work shapes the life of the river. Let's begin today in central Pyongyang, along the Taedong River, where locals are enjoying a universal pastime, renting small rowboats for recreation. These photos capture school-aged children having fun on the water, their bright orange life jackets adding a splash of color to the river scene. Couples can also be spotted seeking a quiet moment together amidst the city's bustle. The boat rental area is located near the iconic Kim Il-sung Square, a vibrant backdrop for this lively activity. In addition to the rowboats, in this photo series we will see children walking along the riverside, perhaps heading home or to after-school activities. It's a universal truth on display, children exploring, playing, and enjoying each other's company on a warm spring afternoon in the heart of Pyongyang. As we take in these photos, let's also uncover some intriguing facts about the Taedong River, a vital and enduring part of life in the capital. The Taedong River originates in the Rangrim Mountains of North Korea, a mountain range known for its rugged terrain and high altitudes. Specifically, the river's source lies in the northeastern part of South Hamgyong Province, near the village of Pyongyang. From its mountain origins, the Taedong River flows in a generally southwesterly direction. It meanders through the central regions of North Korea before reaching its most well-known stretch, Pyongyang, the capital city. After cutting through the heart of Pyongyang, the river continues to flow southwest until it empties into the Yellow Sea, known locally as the West Sea. The Taedong River stretches for approximately 273 miles, making it the second longest river in North Korea, after the Yalu River. While its length may not be extraordinary compared to major world rivers, its importance within the country cannot be overstated. The Taedong River's watershed covers an area of over 7,722 square miles. This expansive drainage basin provides water to a significant portion of central North Korea, supporting agriculture, industry, and daily life. For centuries, the Taedong River has been central to life on the Korean peninsula. In ancient times, it served as a crucial lifeline for trade and agriculture, laying the foundation for Pyongyang's rise as a regional hub. Today, the river remains integral to the city, shaping its geography, culture, and daily rhythms. Winding through the heart of Pyongyang, the Taedong passes iconic landmarks like Kim Il-sung Square, the Juche Tower, and a series of bridges that blend socialist grandeur with modern practicality. Spanning roughly 152 miles of navigable waters, the river played a pivotal role in Pyongyang's historical development and continues to support the movement of goods and people, underscoring its lasting economic significance. But the Taedong's influence goes beyond the physical. It holds a cherished place in North Korean culture, celebrated in songs, poetry, and art as a symbol of resilience and identity. Along its banks, the river serves as both a natural boundary and a gathering place, where boat rides and leisurely strolls offer a tranquil escape from the city's bustling streets. During my time at Maine Maritime Academy, I worked as a cadet aboard an ocean-going hopper dredge, gaining first-hand insight into the demanding yet fascinating nature of dredging operations. This experience made capturing scenes of dredging along the Taedong River in Pyongyang particularly meaningful, blending professional interest with a sense of personal sentimentality. The following photos of Taedong River dredging were taken from two distinct vantage points: the elevated perspective of the Yangakdo Hotel and during a closer look from a chartered boat tour. The story of dredging along the Taedong River is closely tied to the legacy of the West Sea Barrage, a colossal engineering project completed in 1986 under the leadership of Kim Il-sung and the guidance of Chairman Kim Jong-il. Stretching 8 kilometers across the river's mouth near Nampo, the barrage was designed to protect freshwater supplies and shield the river from saltwater intrusion caused by the Yellow Sea's tidal forces. Beyond its practical purpose, the project became a symbol of national pride and self-reliance, reflecting North Korea's determination to overcome both natural and geopolitical challenges through innovation. While the barrage brought significant benefits, such as ensuring a stable water source for Pyongyang and improving agricultural irrigation, it also created unforeseen complications. By halting the river's natural flow into the sea, the barrage drastically reduced the Taedong's ability to carry sediment downstream. Over time, this slowed flow led to extensive silt accumulation, particularly around Pyongyang. Without consistent dredging, the river would lose its navigability and depth, threatening not only transportation but also the barrage's effectiveness itself. Dredging in Pyongyang is an ongoing process, typically pausing only during the winter months when the river freezes. It ensures the river remains navigable and productive, but its importance extends far beyond that. The materials recovered from the river, particularly sand and aggregates, play a vital role in Pyongyang's construction efforts, feeding into the city's expanding infrastructure and supporting both public and private initiatives. Dredging, therefore, is not just an environmental necessity but also a linchpin in the capital's evolving story, bridging environmental management with economic progress. The vessels featured in these photos represent this tireless effort. Equipped with cranes, pumps, and conveyor systems, they extract sediment from the riverbed to maintain water flow and prevent flooding. The sand and gravel recovered through dredging are essential resources for construction, supporting both state-led projects and the growing entrepreneurial sector in Pyongyang. The dredged sand and silt are repurposed for construction, contributing to Pyongyang's ongoing building boom. By using locally sourced materials, the city reduces its reliance on costly imported sand, which is especially important given the limitations of North Korea's infrastructure. Aggregate processing often takes place near Yanggak Island, where sandbars commonly form. Private entrepreneurs, or donju, have increasingly invested in dredging and sand processing, turning this environmental necessity into an economic opportunity. This has led to job creation for day laborers and stimulated auxiliary businesses, such as food vendors catering to workers near dredging sites. As we conclude our examination of the dredging operations along the Taedong River, we turn to a final image featuring the USS Pueblo docked in western Pyongyang in 2011. The captured USS Pueblo, a U.S. naval intelligence vessel, holds a unique and poignant history, one that we will explore in greater detail in a future video. Let's look at a final series of photos taken during my chartered private boat tour along the outer western Pyongyang city limits on the Taedong River. While these scenes may contrast with the polished image often presented of Pyongyang, they offer a candid representation of everyday life, scenes commonly witnessed outside the capital. In these images, We see the hustle and bustle of citizen work crews unloading cargo from river barges, capturing the industrious spirit of the area. One photo shows a vessel undergoing an overhaul on a riverside repair slip, a glimpse into the maintenance work keeping the river's transportation system running smoothly. Other images depict a school-age soccer team, relaxing by the riverbank and waving as we pass, a moment of joy and casual interaction. We also see trucks, perhaps stuck in waiting for repairs, sheltered under a bridge underpass, another snapshot of daily challenges. These are the scenes of regular life, which might have been overlooked if not for the vantage point provided by the 300mm zoom lens I used from mid-river. Some moments, such as the photo of soldiers lying on the grass along the riverside, waiting for their laundry to dry, would certainly have drawn scrutiny from my North Korean guides if they had known the level of detail I was able to capture. Thank you for joining me on this journey along the Taedong River. From the industrial efforts of dredging to the candid glimpses of everyday life, I hope this video offered a grounded and unsensationalized view of Pyongyang's connection to its waterways, as I experienced it firsthand. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, leaving a comment, or sharing your thoughts. It means a lot and helps guide the direction of future content. Thank you again, and I look forward to seeing you in the next exploration.